Hi, David, they call me MacGyver. Today I'm going to show you how to install the shelves that Costco sells that you can actually hang from the ceiling like in your garage. And hang tight and we'll get started. So one of the things people are concerned about is being able to find which direction the rafters go. If your roof goes this way, your rafters are going to run this way. If your roof goes this way, your rafters will run this way. So when you're hunting to see with a stud finder, it makes it a lot easier if you know which direction the rafters are running so that you're not hunting all over to try to figure it out. So in this particular instance, the rafters go this way and the garage door is out here. So that means I'm going to put a span from one rafter to the next with the ceiling bracket, and I'll show you how I do that. So you can see I've already got a couple pieces of blue tape stuck up on the ceiling. I just do that rather than marking with a pencil, then I can peel the tape off and don't have pencil marks. But I've got to find 5 different rafters because there are 24 on center, and you need to have the beginning of one ceiling bracket 96.5 inches away from the beginning of the next ceiling bracket. And that's because you want your vertical brackets to be at least between the two screws. You don't want them on the end, like if you had a 16-inch spacing or something and you let your bracket hang past it and you put a bolt for your vertical past the bolt and there's no other bolt between it. I mean, if it's not between the bolts, it can actually bend that bracket, and that's not a good thing. So you want to put one on one end and one on the other. And what I do is I actually hold, after I've gotten my studs all located, then I hold my bracket up on the ceiling, and you want to do it so that the angle is towards the wall so that you have space to be able to get your hand behind it to be able to tighten the bolts. So once I put it up there, then I'll take a 3/16 drill bit and I'll pilot the hole and actually drill it up about 3 inches. You've got the bolts that come in the pack, and I believe they have a 5/16 head on them. So you run those up and get it tight. You'll see me do that here. And then after you've got that one done, you go and do the other end. I'm measuring 96.5 so that I make sure that I'm away. And then the width of them is 48.5 inches. And again, it's because of the way the brackets are, and they go on the outside corners of your shelf. Now I'm doing the outside brackets, and then I'll do the verticals, and you can see that those are bolted together, and you can make them whatever height you want. And you put one bolt in each face of the angle. Don't put them both in the same face. And then this you tap in with a mallet, and you'll go around and do that on all 4 sides. Now I did on my horizontal brackets, those are put together, and you can see that there's 4 bolts, and then the centerpiece coming across is the center brace, and I've already put it together there, but now I've got my crescent wrench, and that's again why you want to put the angle towards the wall so that you have space behind it to be able to tighten and put something on the head to hold it from spinning. And we just tighten them up. So there's actually 6 holes in those cross braces. You put 4 nuts on the outsides, and then the center is for your center brace. And just tightening those up. After you get that done, then you start putting your shelving on. Shelving just hangs up over the top, and it's pretty easy to put in there. You can see where the angle goes down on the outside of the shelving, and there's braces in the shelving as well, and those just sit on there. So if you actually made it taller, this I can actually reach from the ground. But if you wanted more clearance underneath the bottom of your shelf, then you would shorten the distance between your bolts on your vertical posts there. And now I'm putting a hook, and that just kind of slides over the end rail. There's two of those. There's also two that you can bolt on those ends vertical posts if you want to put them on. This particular application, they did not want me to put it on. And then there's hooks that hang in the back there, and you can actually hang it in the front or anywhere in there. It just goes across two of the spans on the shelf bracketing. And there's 5 of these that come in the kit, so you can put poles in there or hang hoses or cords or whatever on those bicycles, whatever you need to get up off the ground. But that's pretty much it. Not too tough to install. Just follow the directions, and you'll see that it's a nice completed project when you're done, and it'll get all the stuff in your garage floor off the floor so you can put it on these shelves. Well, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope there was enough there for you to be able to see how to put those shelves together. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you'll subscribe to my channel and then click the bell icon, and then every time I come out with a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks a lot, and you have a great day.